Hi, I'm Shane. I'm 15 years old. I love the sport of cycling. This is my new YouTube channel, and I'm basically, as of right now, just going to stick with gear reviews. I'm looking at some different affiliate programs and doing some research online still of kind of what I'm going to pick and figure things out from there. Last summer, I opened a small bike service shop in my basement over there. Starting this channel here now is the next step in line, basically to help you guys and girls out there who have the same passion I do and are looking for some quality reviews online for different cycling products. Basically anything from shoes and cycling jerseys to handlebars and drivetrains, tires, all that. Maybe some car mods and upgrades, videos, things like that down the road. Right now I'm currently riding a 2016 Trekkimada SL8 behind me with SRAM Force. I know it's not the Dura Ace, but for my mountain bike I currently have and I'm riding a Kona Mahuna 2015 year. It's a hardtail, looking next year maybe upgrade to a full suspension. If anyone's in the market for a hardtail 29er like this one, I'm willing to sell. Let's keep that out there. Last but not least, I also have a 2012 Felt Vault BMX bike with some upgrades. Just last year I put a new free coaster on it, custom built by Dan's Comp. I've always loved bikes from a young age, and since about 4 years old I used to ride around on my Trek chopper bike, and finally took the training wheels off at I think 4.5 years old maybe. Then later on, a few years down the road, I think I was 6 or 7, I inherited my sister's Trek Mountain 60 6-speed SRAM drivetrain with a freewheel. Rode that around for a lot of years, beat that up, rode it everywhere around the neighborhood, did some jumps with it. In fact, I still have a few of those jumps today, just little things. And then my Kona, my first bike was a Kona Fire Mountain back in 2010 for mountain. That was my first real bike, I guess you could say. Mechanical disc brakes, not much if we think of a mountain bike today, but 5 years later, thereabouts, bike grew too small. It's a 13-inch frame, so I upgraded to the Kona Mahuna. It's 19-inch frame, so it's kind of fitting me now. Looking sometime down the road for an upgrade. And then last year I decided that I really wanted to get into road biking, so I pursued that and basically went through a guy that I know who's in town local, and bought a 2003 Trek 2300 6500 Ultegra. And then late last year I kind of got in an accident with a car, not real major, but got a lot of money out of it. And then basically now I have the bike behind me, so that's how I acquired this pretty girl. Basically I opened the shop last summer just to I love bikes and I wanted to dig a little deeper, and I love mechanical things, anything that moves. So I decided with the help of a guy that I rode with to start my own shop. And then unfortunately you can find on my website, I have the same information, shanecycleshop.weebly.com. I'll put that down in the description so you can check it out. I'd like to get some people through there. Basically a good guy in Richland Center passed away last summer. He had a bike shop, so from his wife I pretty much acquired and bought most, if not all, of his shop tools, and been wrenching on bikes ever since. And then we'll kind of talk about what this channel's really about. Again, it's the gear reviews that I'm mainly looking on doing. I signed up for some different associates programs and haven't got back to me yet. But basically, anything on the market for bikes, kind of some of the popular and hot stuff on the market right now. And then down the line, you know, I'd like to do some kind of product comparisons of the year, that type of thing, with maybe say 5 different pedal types, or you know, whatever, that I've ridden for 1,000 miles, and I can kind of give you some advice to tell you which one I like best, pros and cons, and then maybe some different viewpoints, and you know, price point, and just lots of different things. As of right now, I'm going to do reviews on products that I've been using and testing over long periods of times, last couple of years. Basically, that's what I'm going to start off with, and then down the line, we'll move into kind of some more expensive tastes and some more higher quality gear. Not to say that that isn't right now, but then we'll, you know, higher quality comparisons and different things like that. Also, thinking about maybe doing, you know, I've got a lot of different ideas, but one of them's maybe like a gear shout out, where you reply back in the comments or on Instagram or something on the shop page, and kind of give me an idea of what you'd like to hear, so we can get some viewer feedback on, you know, things that they want to have reviewed, that you want to have reviewed, I should say, and so on, as quickly as possible. So thanks again, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.